It's almost as if Joe Budden and Mark heard what it is that we were talking about before about Mark the Machiavellian, and then they gave us some content right at the very end that is just perfect for what we're trying to encapsulate here. The topic is on fake friends or fake business associates or fake people, or how do you deal with the fake, right? Now, back to the Machiavellian and back to Flip, who keeps it real, keeps his original street values. Mark, in his Machiavellianness, admits that previously he would get a kick out of the mental gymnastics of dealing with fake people.
Same.
I used to almost enjoy, not enjoy is overstating it, but I used to, there's something about I used to like I would know about them and they didn't know that I knew. And so I could kind of.
You got a kick out of it.
Yeah, I got kind of kick out of saying, I know you fucked up and I know you think you're getting over them and you're not. And I could kind of thrive on that. But I realized that's just too much psychological and emotional energy.
Too much,
and it's not worth it.
I'm just process that. He out of his mouth said, I used to, he said used to, but I mean, wouldn't you say used to too? He says he used to get a kick out of. What kind of person would get a kick out of such a thing? The mental gymnastics. Who would get a kick out of mental gymnastics? Who would get a kick out of saying, hey, I know you're effed up, but I'm going to still deal with you anyways on the level that I want to deal with you, even though I know, feel, think you're messed up? Okay, but again, he said he used to. So obviously we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. We've noticed we don't think it's a used to. Okay, we're giving him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to give Mark the benefit of the doubt on his used to get a kick out of it. But even with the benefit of the doubt, you must have consideration. You're giving him the benefit. You're saying, hey, even though we see this about you, you see it about yourself, but you say that's not what we're all seeing. We'll say, hey, but if we continue to see it, the benefit has got to be rescinded. It's a fucking benefit. Okay, ain't the benefits right now? Isn't everybody up in arms? 40 million people, 42 million people up in arms about their benefits. They will be rescinded. Okay. But Flip is again on the same conversation about the fake friends, the fake people. Are you down with the fake? Are you not down with the fake? Flip goes, I'm ignorant. Flip goes, I'm ignorant. I have to say, essentially, he goes, I got to say what's on my mind. I can't just sit around a person that is fake and phony and not let them know, yo, I know you're mad fake and I can't, and you try to get in on me and just let that rock, right? And he goes, but then Flip goes, but that's why I like y'all. I like y'all because y'all so mature. Yeah, but then that's not.
I show my hand all the time, nigga. I can't. I'm the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Now, I'll let you know now. I don't. If I know you phony and you fucked up, I ain't fucking with you. And you gonna know I'm not fucking with you. You gonna know that I know that you're like that. I want you to know that. I don't have to play a game with you in order to make myself feel good or make you feel good. I don't have to play possum. I'm gonna let you know I don't fuck with you. You phony, I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. You's a clown, and that's it. I'm straight up. Now, is it good? Not necessarily all the time. It's not good, right? You're showing your hand too much. But I like to be upfront, and I want you to know what you're getting into when you come into a room and an environment with me.
I used to feel like that. I don't feel like that anymore.
It's ignorant. It's ignorant.
I don't think it's ignorant.
That's why you mature niggas. That's why I fuck with you mature niggas that take, because it's a learning
but I
lesson.
definitely used to do that.
But yeah, I'm not fucking with you, man.
That was the suckery duckery quack of Flip, right? Instead of saying like y'all crazy for that, y'all be down with fake people, he wants to like come from the supposed enlightened view. It's a grown thing to be fake, essentially. That's the idea. You're being mature by laughing or kikiing or being cordial. That's what they call it, right? You're being cordial with a person that you know has thwarted you in the background, okay? A person that you know has done something to negatively afflict you or yours or people that you may know. that's mature, right? So that's where he goes. Flip goes, oh yeah, see, that's I'm ignorant, but y'all done mature. But he doesn't say with this condescending tone because he has a way, he knows how to say such a thing without the tone. But I have to condescend with the tone. I can say all of this and see all of this because I am amongst that characterhood. But I'm also never trying to play it. That's what I get a kick out of. Thinking that I'm not, because I'm out here with glasses and a floppy toppy. So I can hear the condescend even if the tone is not there, but I cannot reiterate the condescend without the tone because that's my tonality, is what I'm saying. But back to Flip. He got over on these niggas. These niggas started copping in his direction as if what he was saying was genuine about how they are older, fake, quote unquote. This fake part is like very quote unquote because again, we are talking about adult males in business and a woman. What's her name? So technically, when you're dealing in business, it is not fake. It's all business. It's not a fake thing. It's a business thing, right? And when we're talking about a self-made millionaire and Flip, who got there how he got there, you can't expect him to be like, yeah, you gotta be that. No, which is great. When you're dealing with I don't know, I would put Marc in the millionaire category because they said he drives a Porsche and he lives in a good neighborhood. And I know he's scrambling for money. I think he said he paid like $100,000 in taxes one year, or 6 figures or 5 figures in taxes one year. And I'm just thinking that it's a high number. So I'm giving Marc the mill, even though I don't know, but I'm going to give Marc the mill. So boom. You mean to tell me? Wait, what was my point? So it's not ignorant. So I say that to say that it's not ignorant. You're in business. You be in business, you be fake. But the mind behind it. Flip saying, hey, I'm in business, but I cannot be fake. I can't do that shit. I must tell a motherfucker that's being fake in my face, yo, I see you. I know you're a fraud, and I'm not going for that. You're cut. Marc, on the other hand, goes, I see you. I know you're a fraud. What's next? That's crazy. That's Machiavellian. Machiavelli wants to the Prince of ain't the Prince of Peace. Is it the Prince of Peace? No, that's God. Jesus. He's the Prince of something. The King's Prince. Look up what Machiavelli is. He's somebody's son. He's the prince. And the idea is that you sit around and wait for your chance to use that, what is this? For your best point of gain, for your own gain, for your own time. You sit there and you say, this is some fuck crazy, whatever fuck shit you're judging it as negatively. And instead of reacting to it or getting out of it, you keep on going in it for your gain. Financial, okay, definitely financial, or like status gain, but typically financial because you're already the prince. All right, this is like already the Machiavellian person is in business, but it's gonna come down to the money because they already the prince. It's not about can I get more accolades. Okay, this is not about more accolades. This is about more control, power, because again, the prince, you ain't the king, you're the prince. This is and money. So I see also on the Twitter, okay, that Ian is saying to the peoples in the chat that the reason that the Ian and Marc show is not being on lately is due to Marc. Well, okay. BTS was before Marc. The Marc and Ian show was bred from BTS. There's been no BTS nor Marc and Ian show. Is this Marc having sat and watched and learned what he felt was his areas to pick, and now he's got control of a whole Thursday slot? Flip had a show. For whatever reason, it didn't work out. He couldn't take the idea of I don't know what the hell the situation was, but I heard about it, but I forgot. But that's the thing. That's the difference. Maybe Marc couldn't either, but immediately Flip said, you know what, right here, I can't do it, won't do it. I've had enough. Marc, on the other hand, we have no Illuminati. We over here like, oh, Marc, da da da. He willing to let Ian go into the fire with it. It wouldn't even matter to him a drop. They at my door. They not, but my camera says they are. But you feel what I'm saying? Why is there no BTS, even if there's no Marc and Ian show? Why is there no Marc and Ian show? And Ian's the one with the brand new baby, and it's Marc's fault that the show's not on. Did he come in and put on such a show? Like, not for nothing, also, even with the show, the JBP, the Joe Budden podcast, he was so dynamic. Now he's asleep, he's drunk, sitting there looking surly and ashy. I mean, just like Salehi said, he was ashy. He's still ashy. One of the BTS, he's got a whole cruster. Okay, because he's ashy, because he's a nerd. And that's fine. But that's where the danger is. When you have a nerd in your presence and you like treat them like a nerd and you don't like consider that mind of that nerd, not a reader or a doctor or a nerd, because you gotta be, just because you don't make him, but having an ashy side face does make you a nerd. You understand what I'm saying? Anyways, Marc is Machiavellian, Flip is a villain. Ish is limping like crazy after that thing. I don't know. I know he got to be wanting some workers' comp. He got to be wanting something on the side, ain't it? Like, I understand that he did it to himself. But damn, you 50, now you got that leg, man. That's rough. Ice, he's got his outfits, boom. I have nothing to say regarding Ice. I wish, no, I do have one thing to say. I wish that Ice would just be more a Gemini. Always be that Gemini. Continue to call these motherfuckers out, make them real, make them trill. You used to be the only one that would ever get on Marc's bone or not let him get on your bone. Now you want to have like these picks with Joe. That's not your lane to pick. Like, buddy, don't pick with Joe. Pick with your people around, your co-hosts that are always trying to get over on you, and they always trying to talk about your outfits and your hips. Don't try to pick with Joe who's paying you. Like, that's because and your friend. I know it sounds like that, like you're like, obviously I'm not, that's not the easy pick, but it is. Because there's no not controversy, there's no back and forth. You say something to Joe says something back to you, you're not gonna harbor that more like how you're gonna harbor it if and when Damona or Marc says something antagonistical. Is that a word? Antagonistic-y to you. You feel me? Then once they say the thing that ruffles your feathers, now you're haughty. Now you're snappy. We need haughty and snappy from you, buddy. We don't need you to have like a Joe saying his little 1, 2, whatever he said. I don't even know. Like, that's the thing. I don't even know. I don't even register. Like, well, Joe, trying to get a little rise. And like you actually responding back to Joe when you don't respond back to your castmates. Like, don't have picks and don't have, listen, I have no advice for you, Ice, like I said. And then 10 minutes later, I still don't. All right, y'all. That's all I had to say. I was going to do some tarot, but as you can see, I'm not even dressed, okay? I just had to get this shit out before I go to work. And I got to go to work. And I got to get my nails taken off. I cut them down so that I could get them taken off, soaked off. I got to get my nails taken off, and I got to get dressed. But I had to also get this content out because I'm a motherfucking content creator. I mean, I'm a gosh darn content creator. 2 fingers.